For me, there's no reason to go back to Kuwait. I've lived there for quite a while, so I got to enjoy the country. And if my family's not there, there's no point.
Okay, you good, lady? You're good. She's staring at me. Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing this Thursday? I hope everyone is doing well. It's sunny out here in California. Summertime. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Well, it seems that Foodie Beauty is a mess. Well, at least, her title says that. I mean, it's obvious that she is. This video that she posted this morning, she went live, is about like 2 hours, 15 minutes. I'm probably going to skip through some of it because I don't care about the nonsense. I'm just here for the meaty portions, if you will. That's what I'm going to react to. So here we go.
I'm getting my cat anyway.
Oh, the cat. Smokey, I presume.
I see so many people messaging me.
Wait, I gotta pause this. I gotta speed it up. I can't. Okay, thank you.
Me in the comments. Thank you, Kelly.
Chantal, because I know you watch all these videos, can you do us all a favor? Can you at least move the fan away from the phone, because the microphone is picking up the noise more than your own voice? Thank you.
You need to take your power back. You need to get these people. They're insane.
Who?
Really, ECB? Yeah, I say that's a good idea. Nice. But what can I do? Literally.
By the way, I skipped ahead about 10 minutes. She's eating, I guess it's frozen Jamaican patties. They look absolutely disgusting, and she's like smothered them in ketchup. Yuck. She puts ketchup on everything. The police?
Oh, will they give restraining orders for that kind of thing?
I've actually, I don't know if I spoke about this before. I've actually had to take out a restraining order years ago. We had a neighbor that was kind of crazy, and I had to get a restraining order. They're not that easy to get. You have to really prove your case. Chantal wants a stalker so bad. I don't even know how she would be able to prove that in order to get a restraining order. I mean, if anything, people could probably get one on her.
And you gotta, I'd be careful if I were you fat, ugly shit stain.
Wow. Is that a threat?
Threat?
My opinion, just from watching and stuff, I don't think Yaba is the type of person you probably should fuck around with, Chantal.
Citing people to report me.
What, you did the same thing though?
On your channel?
Tit for tat, you've done it.
You're the dumbest piece of shit hillbilly in the fucking world.
What are you?
Why don't you sit?
What are you? What do you think you are? I don't know. Your webbed fingers and feet, and your far apart eyes, and your uneven face. I don't know. Kind of seems like you're a little bit hillbilly-ish yourself.
Spin? because I'm getting a cat and there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. So kiss my fat ass. Okay? Thank you.
No thanks. Oh, I have a question. Somebody brought this up. I think it was on X. Do you think she packed the anal bleach that she purchased in Kuwait, or did she purchase that in Thailand? I can't remember. Do you think she took that back to Canada with her? I wonder.
That's why I'm not in Kuwait, because I can't control my mouth. But in Canada, in the land of the free, I can tell you and your greasy ass girlfriend to fuck all the way off, and no one can do a fucking thing about it. So eat shit.
I'm sorry, but like, that sounds like an invitation to me. And by the way, Chantal, do you remember, you told people to come and get you. You told people to do your worst. You wouldn't say it to my face. Basically baiting people into going after you. You've done this all yourself. Now, I'm not condoning violence or, anybody doing that sort of thing. But, there are a lot of people in this community that will take you up on your offer. So don't be surprised if one day, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe a month from now, if you get confronted by one of these people in this community that you've invited basically to, how do we say this? Give you a nice hug. Let's say it that way. Keep pushing
it. Really, Jesse? I'll look into it.
Are you gonna keep hiding in your apartments?
And yes, I'm staying here I'm planning on just staying here. If I travel short term, I'll get a sitter.
That doesn't make any sense.
But I'm not planning on living anywhere else.
Probably because you can't.
And Julia is going to be reunited with me. Inshallah, I say that because I can do everything in my power, but if something happens, God forbid. Yes, we will be reunited. And we will have updates soon. Not that I owe you any. Margie?
You know what the thing I think about this is? Because I've sat here and wondered, why is she so, it seems like she's a little bit more attentive to Julia than she's ever been to BBJ or Sam, and I've kind of wondered why. Now, if you think about it, she's trying to prove a point. That's all she's doing. If she would have never been called out for the original animal abuse, as far as BBJ and Sam are concerned, she would probably do that to Julia. But since she's already called out on that, she doesn't want to be proven an animal abuser again. So she's trying to make the point that she's not an animal abuser. So that's why she's being a little bit more attentive to Julia, or so it seems, to, basically try to stick it to everybody. So like I said yesterday, animals to her are not best friends or partners or anything like that. They're props to her. They're props to, get people pissed or to stick it to people. That's all the animals are to her. She's sick.
I'm staying married.
You're not married, though. Prove it.
Yeah. Do you think the cat would be better off in a fucking cage at a shelter?
Yes. If it's a nice shelter, yes.
What's with all the reeing, anyways?
Man, she's filthy already. Why does she keep rocking back and forth? I don't know. Look, I, honestly, the rocking back and forth that she's doing, my opinion, that's not from wheelchairs or the ganja or anything like that. That's some opioid shit. Sorry, but it is.
You don't think I should have a cat? I don't think you and your pedo ex should have raised 3 kids, but there we are.
What is that?
You want to go low, bitch? I'll go low. Fuck off and leave me alone.
Okay, then what about your 16-year-old mom that's running the streets being a hoe, trying to trap an older man that's an alcoholic and didn't want her and threw you and her to the side? Yeah, and then your mom didn't even raise you. She threw you at your mentally ill grandmother to be raised by a television and a bag of chips. What about that? Oh, no comment? Okay.
Hi, guys. Thank you, Barbara. Scabba. Going on her, apparently, like, somebody sent me a clip of her, like, reading at her audience for not reporting me enough. No, they can't extradite me. Nobody's coming for me.
I mean, that
Your
depends.
Big whole build-up of, ooh, get her, went fucking nowhere. You're a flop. Nothing happened.
This ain't over.
Nothing's gonna happen. So continue to report me. Because, again, your efforts are all fucking useless. Aren't they? Mochi.
I wouldn't push your luck, Chantal. Like I said, that's not over yet. And if you keep poking people, people will make it their life's mission to get you. So you need to stop while you're ahead. That's just some advice.
To live your best life, spoil your new cat, decorate your apartment, grow the beezer brigade, be happy. Thank you, Mochi. You're so right.
She's the type of person that does all this dirty crap and talks a lot of crap and, you know, tries to show, you know, the big fupa balls or whatever. And then when somebody pulls her card, the devil comes to collect or whatever the case might be. Then she wants to claim she's a victim. Everybody's harassing her. They're stalkers, blah, blah, blah. Stop inviting it, Chantal. Like I said, there are a lot of people out here that will take you up on that offer, so I would stop.
Sorry, my fan is loud. I know.
Then turn it down.
It was just a question. Yeah, I'm not yelling at you. The bees, it never stops. Hey, Brittany. Sorry. I do have a cup. I bought 4 glasses for $10. Not a bad deal. Congrats on the new place. Thank you, plain cheese. Lina. I don't know if I'm gonna rename Smokey. Probably not. Chipotle sauce. Yeah, this is crummy.
No, you're filthy.
Hey, Andrew Marie. We have 2 cats. My son wants another, but I told him unfortunately we don't have enough room. Aw, yeah, Nini. I get that. Hey, Vegas doll. When she said greasy hair, I'm thinking Rev and Shani. Hey, Bear. Not yet. I didn't check out room yet. I passed out last night.
And I'm sure, I haven't checked. I don't know if she's gone live again for the second time, but if she does, I'm sure that will be in for the same thing. Her acting like a complete idiot under the influence of something. Like I said, I'm not going to say it's wheelchairs or, you know, the ganja. I believe it's maybe a combination of that and something else. I'm sure that's what will be later, which I don't find entertaining.
Really, who mentions God? Yeah, Rev and Shani. They sit there, they think they have like a professional podcast. Rev looks like he's right from Night of the Living Dead. Sorry, Lady J. Marie. And then Shani has the right to talk about how I smell. I'm sorry, but when you shit in a bucket and your smell down there relies on how well your husband cleans you, I'm sorry, but look at yourself, man.
Excuse me, at least she has somebody to clean her, so that's a good thing. What do you have? You have a fucking hose. So I wouldn't talk either.
Don't even go there with me.
You got a hose and a gray bush that nobody can see. Not even you.
There. Salah's not in trouble. He's safe.
Why is he running? Okay, excuse me, then why is he running? Why is he not in Kuwait anymore? So obviously, yeah, something's up. And why aren't you with him? That's kind of funny. Is it because his family probably helped him escape from you and they didn't want you to be with him, so that's why you had to come back to Canada? Oh, funny.
He's just getting reestablished as well.
Where, in Iran?
Someone has an N-word compilation. Exactly. And a child abuse compilation.
Excuse me, you're the ones that were friends with them. What does that say about you? I'm not here to talk about Shani and Rev. I have nothing to say about them, but what does that say about you? So I wouldn't come here and talk crap about them. You were accepting money from them. You were a mod on their channel. So you need to take a few seats and maybe some extra because you're big as hell.
So, I would shut my big mouth with 3 teeth in your head, ma'am.
Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. Says the woman with a snaggletooth and teeth that look like corn nuts in the back. Okay. Sure.
All right, guys. Thank you, Lisa.
And rocking back and forth like an alcoholic. Yeah, you're one to talk. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that from, your dad?
Thank you, Turkey. Yeah. He's excited. I want Indian food bees. Man, that was filling though. Yeah, Laura Shani, sorry. The YouTube lawyer. I really want, he'll be easy to draw. You know what I mean? Like this. Well, it appears that she ate at Billy K, which is, if you look around the Persimmon, she probably lives somewhere around there. Shut up. Fuck. What's with these Timu lawyers on people, and people suck his ass, like they believe everything. He knows nothing about Kuwait, myself, my lore, anything, but they're all
He didn't say
like,
he did.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen to her?
First of all, that lawyer on Legal Mindset, he said that. He said he doesn't know anything about, that type of law. He doesn't know anything about you. He said that. So what's your point, Chantal? You know what it is? She talks shit to people that she could never be on the level of. So like this lawyer guy, I think he's a nice looking gentleman. That's a guy that would never want Chantal. So what is she going to do? She's going to talk shit about him, of course. She could never get a lawyer.
Don't get on Chantal's bad side.
She can't even afford a lawyer, basically.
Is this why I piss people off? Because I'm smug? Well, don't fucking report me to authorities and try to give me shit every day. Maybe I wouldn't be.
Well, I guess reporting you to authorities every day kind of works because look at where your ass is at. You're not in Kuwait. You're in Canada, living in the hood. So yeah, we win.
Hi, Vanessa. Cockroach.
Reaction channels win again.
You know what I'm
LOL.
And this crazy frog. The sailor mouth. I know I have a bad mouth. That's why I need to leave.
She doesn't actually.
It's not respectful to the country. That
you know, Chantal's clapbacks are very weak. She doesn't have a sailor mouth at all. Yeah, she's not good at clapbacks at all. If I went at her like really like I wanted to, she would cry. I think a lot of reaction channels, there's a few, like I would say FFG, Yaba, who else? Charlie Gold. Like if they all really went at her, she would cry. Yeah, she's weak.
Imagine preaching decorum while swearing to God that you hope someone falls down a flight of stairs. Is she representing a good Muslim? Is that what Islam is like? Who does that? Who wishes people dead? Thanks, Freddie. Hi, Jarella. Okay, bye, Nan Frank. You want to kick in the ass on the way out? I think Malaysian foods have the Indian fusion that have that spicy kick. Salah's laugh, yeah. Can you hear my daddy? Okay. Why do you guys just randomly start...
I don't find that funny that she would say that about somebody named Anne Frank. Because there's already a problem with her being an anti-Semite, so, yeah.
The foods that I like to eat. Woman, tea and sass. She got her Saudi boobs after me.
I like tea and sass.
Twisty Misty. It would take me like 2 hours to walk to Dairy Queen, but I can do it.
It's probably like a block away. 2 hours.
Church basement? Hold on.
Oh my lord, already?
Okay. Now that I'm done swearing. Yeah, I eat liver. What? Like he always said, we're living in the upside down, folks. Hey, Lena. Yeah, I miss Crazy Frog. It's true, and I'm telling you. But that's not my business. I don't care, honestly. If I see a Muslim person doing things they're not supposed to, I mean, whatever. That's up to them in a law. As long as they're not hurting anyone, you know?
Well, I mean, aren't you hurting Allah? And aren't you hurting your soul and basically disrespecting Allah by doing that? So, yeah. Okay.
I'm alright. I've just been trying, I gotta finish after I'm off here. I'm gonna finish my room today.
Finish
I'm gonna break
what?
down all the boxes, put them in recycling bags.
How many days now? How many days now has she been saying that? She's been talking about the recycling and all 2 days now? I mean, it's probably been longer than that. She's just been online for a couple of days. I'm sure she's probably been there, you know, quite a few days before she decided to pop up on a live stream. A new box mountain is on the horizon.
And then put my clothes away, all that. So the plumber was here today. Hey, Pam.
The plumber? Why? Did you break the toilet already?
Hey, Crispy. Hey, Nana. Can you take us to the mall? Yeah, but Tiny Shamrocks is absolutely wrong and fully insane to take their harassment to real life. It's bad enough to do it online.
You invite it.
Yeah, thank you, Tiny. I agree.
You invite
You
it.
know, if you want to make fun of me online, I mean, that's one thing, but...
Then, like I said, stop telling people to come and get you. You literally invite this shit. I don't feel sorry for you. Yeah, people shouldn't take this stuff, you know, seriously and go in real life. 100%. But if you're cuckoo and you're thinking you're, you know, big fupa balls over there and you invite people to come and get you, I don't feel sorry for you.
And it's just like, look who it's coming from. Ew. Anyone else grossed out?
Yeah,
No, I have a bidet.
by your
I
reflection.
gotta hook it up.
That's an asshole. That's not a bidet.
There was the bathroom tap, the bathtub tap was dripping.
Needs a new washer.
And when I would flush the toilet, some water would pool out from under the toilet bowl. So the guy came today and fixed it. It took like 4 hours. Oh, please read my comments.
4 hours. So I'm assuming, because I actually own a house and we do this type of maintenance, what is it called? I think is it an O-ring? It's like a donut, they call it. You know, the toilet actually sits on. It's like it looks like a donut. It's like a plastic silicone thing that was probably worn out, and that's probably why the water was leaking. Or you're so heavy that you probably shifted yourself on the toilet and probably moved it off the donut. One of those things probably happened.
To make sandwiches, they're so good when it's hot. Yeah, I have bread and margarine and cheese.
Margarine? That reminds me of Butters.
Psychotic personal vendetta for most people in this
Mantequilla.
organization seem very, very unhinged. I mean, proof is in their writing. Yeah, exactly. They told people to like F off and message it. All you need to know about them being legit or not, or a joke, is we're gonna send all correspondence to a hater on Twitter.
A hater.
Imagine.
I thought you're not on
By the way,
Twitter.
that person on Twitter, you're probably not going to have your account much longer, you insane stalking weirdo. But anyway, kiss your sweet ass goodbye.
Give me a break.
Seriously.
What are you now, the queen of X? It's not Twitter anymore, it's X. And I thought you don't go on there. You don't know what goes on there, right? What a weirdo.
It's a bunch of psychotic.
She's the queen of everything.
Weird, disgusting women whose husbands won't touch them, clearly.
Please.
They're projecting when they say that about me.
Okay.
Because you can say I'm not getting any, but I'm hell of a lot happier than you because I'm not on Twitter reading about an obese woman in Canada I don't know anything about. Or that you hate. Imagine.
No, imagine sitting in an old ass apartment building that I can't even open the screen because it's probably bars and that's why I can't open it. Sitting in there by myself with no air conditioner and cheap fans by myself, eating frozen meals. Can you imagine? So jealous. Shut up, Chantal.
Hey, Nicole.
Sounds stupid.
Use that energy and go make your husband happy.
I make him happy all the time. That's why I have a new car. Thank you.
I don't think she can do that.
Her clapbacks are really weak.
Oh no, I made fun of her eyebrows again. She's gonna go dox someone.
Eyebrows.
I'm projecting what? Do my eyebrows look effed up?
Yeah, your eyebrows are fucked up. I'm sorry. They're balding. Chantal, your eyebrows, come on. You have no eyebrow game. Look at that. They look like dying sperm. Yeah. I wouldn't talk.
I want to be you when I grow up. Exactly, Deftones Andy. Are you triggered, Andy? All these people don't pay attention. They're losers.
Loser.
Sorry, Nicole. I had to rant. You can tell when I've been watching Yo Mama or...
Yeah, and you shouldn't, but go ahead.
BBJ. Or Smokey. Outpost bees. Gotta get a car.
Oh, I have one. Oh, jealous.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a spoon and hit it in the bum. Yes.
You said you were. I wouldn't even joke about that.
I can't believe we're actually running with that when I literally said I was joking.
No, you didn't. It doesn't matter. Don't say shit like that.
Said it didn't happen. Imagine sitting around all day, like cheering that like it's a fucking hockey game. Yeah, I got some catnip for Smokey. Hey, Naomi.
Here's my wish. You know, is this an evil wish? Maybe. Is it a mean wish? Maybe. If she does in fact get this cat, and I know if she said it was neutered already, it's a male cat named Smokey. I hope that cat still can spray, and I hope he sprays piss all over that apartment every day. That's my dream.
They think they know where I live. They don't. Or maybe I do live there.
I mean, it's really easy to figure out where you live. Come on.
Anyway, I'll use one of those wooden spoons on anyone who pulls up.
A wooden spoon.
Rev and Shani back together. Who's gonna... Of course they're back together. Shani can't even wipe her own ass. Who is gonna take care of her?
Excuse me, neither can you. You use a fucking hose. So I wouldn't talk. At least Shani has her husband. You got a fucking hose. I wouldn't talk.
And Rev is the only brain dead corpse who's gonna do it. Because he's already...
At least she has someone.
Lost $700K with her.
Excuse me, it doesn't matter. At least she has somebody. Whether it be a corpse or whatever, all you got is a hose. Sad.
Smokey's not here yet. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, Rita. No, my foot is feeling better day by day, so I'm just gonna let it heal. It's actually not swollen today, but the bruising is a little.
And that's called diabetes.
You know? Lois Lane and the reaction channels don't get anything wrong. I'm sorry, but Yo Mama's the most accurate of all of them.
Get out of here. Hey, get far away. I don't think so. Everything that the reaction channels show is your own words with your own posts. So what do we get wrong? If anything, when you decide to go MIA for the couple weeks that you do, you know, everybody has their own theories and stuff like that, and people joke around. That's probably some of the only things that we might get wrong. But as far as everything else, it's your own video that we react to. So I don't know how we're possibly wrong. Don't post the shit.
Oh, Deftones Andy. Was that you? Did you say it was you? Because I remember you like the Deftones. Hey, basketball chick. Hey, Jen Marie. I'm excited for Smokey. Does not receive by... Oh, why am I here? A bunch of things happen.
Running from the law.
The Casio is...
evading arrest.
In storage somewhere.
Storage? Yeah, I'm sure. They have pods in Kuwait.
It's not a Casio, it's a Yamaha. Or what is it?
It's a Casio.
Polish stairs. Yeah, Anna.
Is it a Yamaha? It's still. It's from Rite Aid.
It doesn't listen well. That gross lady that needs a bath, and I guess her man yelling at the camera smoking. Yeah, they're there like this.
Look, and I'm not knocking a Casio or a Yamaha from Rite Aid. That's how I started in music when I was young. You know, you get those first little keyboards, and then as you get better and better, you move on to Korg and things like that. So I'm not knocking that. But for her to be like flexing the Casio Yamaha with the one-handed playing of songs that are incorrect because he can't hear correctly, that's not something to brag about, Chantal. It's embarrassing. It's like a mommy bragging about their creepy incel son that has no talent. That's what that's like.
You probably smell like fish. Ma'am, I can wipe my own, okay?
No.
So...
you have a hose.
I can also shower without it being a whole ordeal.
No, excuse me, and you've already said that you don't wash yourself. You don't wash yourself, I believe you said, from the legs down, so like from your lady biscuit down. You don't wash that because you said that all the soap from you washing your upper body drips down, and then you don't need to wash that area. So, yeah, you need to check yourself and remember what you say about your hygiene, because if I had to pick, I would pick Shani to be cleaner than you because at least she has a husband to wash her. All you got is a hose. Damn. And it's a toilet hose. It's not even like an actual hose.
A quarter of my weight, prove it. That's what I say.
Here we go again with that.
No, he doesn't have the keyboard right now. What about the sweet gaming chair? I have toothpaste. But I just ate. And I didn't have water for half the day.
I bet you she's one of those people that moved out of that apartment in such a hurry that she left all that shit in there. And the super has to clean all that crap out. She's one of those people.
Not a real lawyer, is he?
Yes, he's a real lawyer.
Would you hire him like on a serious level? I don't think so.
I mean, that depends on what his field is in.
You're a fat woman and you see him making fun of someone fat.
He didn't make fun of you. Excuse me, he didn't make fun of you. He was reading comments that people were sending in. He did not make fun of you at all. And I mean, depending on, I don't know what his expertise is in, because typically lawyers will have, you know, certain fields that they're, you know, good at. I don't know what his field is in, so he might be a good lawyer. I don't know.
No, maybe Buster. Sponge in Shani's bathroom has been places even the Marines wouldn't go. Okay, wait, what? Whose comment? Oh. Whose comment am I looking for again? Please slow chat. Oh, yes, it was you, Deftones Andy. Oh, Elisa. Hey, Carolina. I missed ya. Sorry. Elisa. I don't see it. I don't think people want to watch me go like this. Veneer. Pre-owned the day. No, it was from our apartment in Kuwait. We had an extra one. I don't blame you, Brittany. It's too much.
So she did bring the ass hose on the travels.
Julia
Can you
has
imagine?
a passport. Yes, she does.
I mean, for some reason, I'm not buying that story.
I know, cared for you.
For some reason, I'm not buying that story, and whatever photo he showed, like, that's the passport. Don't animals, I'm gonna have to Google this, but don't animals get like an actual, like, it looks like a passport, like a human, not just like a paper like that? So yeah, that's why I'm kind of suspect of it. Maybe his family is hiding him in Kuwait, and they're trying to make it seem like he is evading the authorities. That's probably what's going on.
I have a mic, yeah. I'm gonna charge it for later. I've gotten Indian food, yeah. Christy, part of me does miss my old life, yeah.
What life? Excuse me, how do you miss your old life? You're literally doing the same thing that you were doing over there, except minus the air conditioning. But that's about it, same thing. So I don't know what you're missing. Maybe cheaper food prices, I guess?
Just sleep with it, yeah. Peter Gabriel is a sledgehammer. Well, she's with her dad.
Oh my God.
She's with her dad.
Excuse me, sorry. That is so disgusting.
Her behavior
do
is
not like
weird
that.
Because when I'm there,
I don't know why she thinks that's cute when she said dad or whatever, daddy, or the childlike voice. It's so like nails on a chalkboard for any woman to behave in that manner. It's like I said, I've said it before. Young women out there, if you're here listening to me, that's not sexy. That's not cute. Don't ever behave that way. Don't lower yourself to that level. You're better than that.
Well, thank you. Miss Thickums, I'm not sure. Yeah, I left a lot of stuff. The bidet's not pre-owned. We bought it before we moved into the luxury condo.
The luxury
had
condo.
the bidet already hooked up.
Get the fuck out of here. The luxury condo. Get out of here. Are you serious? Oh I can't. The lies. Amazing. The luxury condo.
I'm gonna be eating at home. It's
Tucker.
expensive. Thank you, Brittany.
Tucker's
that's
being bad.
Smoky tomorrow.
The luxury condo. What was luxury about it? What was luxurious about that condo? Was it, let me think. What's luxurious about the condo? The small ass living room with like 10 couches in it? Was it the ill painted walls? Was it the drain in the kitchen floor? Was it the pigeon in the window? I mean, what was luxurious about it? Hilarious.
I know, should I really ignore it? I'm in disbelief that there's a huge group of people trying to contact shelters, trying to make sure I don't get another cat. What?
You said do your worst. Excuse me. Like I said, playing the victim. You're the one that invited this. You said go ahead, do your worst. So you invited everybody to do their worst. That's what they're doing. If you don't want this to happen, don't put an invitation out there.
Insane.
You're insane.
Her dad is Salah.
Oh,
Probably not.
Lord.
Probably won't go back. But it's not because I didn't like it there. Okay. So Julia, whenever I'm home, she's stuck to me like glue. She loves me. Then whenever I'm gone, and she still loves Salah, but she's not. She picks one person and she obsesses.
that cat hated you. Come on. We watched.
Lisa, oh.
That cat did not like you at all. She struggled to get out of your arms. And then when she was behind you, she was literally shooting eye lasers out of her eyes, trying to unalive you. That cat hated you.
there's a
She's
word.
so weird.
Oh, I've been watching you since I was 16. Really? Oh, wow.
Talk about the upside down
I hope
world.
you didn't get any life lessons from me because I'm not reliable. Try to ignore unless it becomes a danger. That's the thing. I don't know. I do have the play button. Don't let these people stress you out. They're insane. Right? Oh, I will, Barbara. Hey, Seraphim. We'll be going the long road. We don't have a Kia. We don't have a car.
What happened to the car?
So.
What happened to the
someday.
sherry? Did it explode in flames? In the sand dunes of Kuwait?
Oh. Yeah, the siblings. I'm just not sure if I want one because, like, it's a big expense. Hey, Robin.
She can't afford a car. Come on.
And
Look
I
at,
kinda wanna, like,
and this is, like I said, I'm not knocking anybody, like, if they live in a crappy apartment. Like I said, I've lived in them. But it's kind of funny to watch this happen because she always, like, when she's doing good, like when she was in the villa or whatever, she would always talk down to somebody. Like, and I'm going to use FFG as an example again. She used to, like, call it saying Motel 8 and, you know, the Motel 8 curtains, and always make fun of, like, FFG's apartment. When she thinks she's doing good, everybody else is below her. So now that she's actually living in the hood apartment, her tune has changed a little bit. So I just find that kind of weird. Well, I mean, not weird. That's typical Chantal behavior.
For the future.
She's a flip-flopper.
I don't know. Maybe.
And I don't
Maybe I'll
believe,
take a year
and
just
I honestly believe she did not get that apartment on her own. If she's in bankruptcy, there's no way she would be able to rent an apartment on her own. She would have to have, if she was able to, she would have to have a co-signer. If that's the only way.
Or maybe, yeah. Oh, Tracy. There's too many. Maybe I should slow it down a bit more. They're dying for your attention, yeah. Yeah, Judy, right? I don't see your comment, Tracy. I think it got withheld. Yeah, your comment didn't show up. It's a bit too... Okay, hold on.
What is this again?
You must be using a word that's held back. Like tuk-tuk. Why not on here?
Get a Vespa. Can you imagine her on one?
I don't even know what my Reddit is. I've never been to it.
Lies. Come on.
Reddit, so I don't know.
Go to Reddit. You'll love
Probably
it. A few. There's a lot.
She got a passport after. I literally owe a restraining order. You think I can?
No.
I do it in a minute.
You can't.
So what I would do, after my last live stream, I left Kuwait the next day. I didn't have time to do all that. What if they post the correct one?
You better hope that doesn't happen.
Change my back with this razor.
Which I think it has already, from what I've
My
read.
life does change fast. I know for a cat. I know. But I'm not gonna leave it behind. I'm not gonna leave Canada.
Can she? I don't know.
Inshallah. Cases up to the police. I just booked a ticket.
You know, I mean, would her passport get flagged if she is wanted in Kuwait? If they actually do file charges, not only for the charity scam, but if there's other charges as far as like indecency and who knows what else they could tack on there because of their laws are so strict. She's probably broken hundreds of laws there. Would they flag her passport? So that means that she wouldn't be able to travel at all. I'm wondering. if they have the power to do that. That would be hilarious. You know, let's hope she ends up on the no-fly list. Does Canada have that? I'm thinking they maybe do. I don't know.
Alatul, they say in Arabic. Thank you, Kofian. Get a farm. Yeah, that's probably why Tracy. No, she's a long hair, so it'll be okay here for her. It's not bad here today, the weather. I'm just beasing. Is the villa free to rent? I don't know, probably not.
I mean, think about that. You know, somebody brought up the villa. That was actually a nice condo. I liked it. I mean, you could have made that a condo so nice. As far as decorating it, it had nice views. She like literally threw that all out the window for this 2.5 year bullshit run, and look at her now in a probably barred up window crappy apartment by herself, eating frozen dinners. Amazing. What a dumbass.
Oh, you can report the Reddits? Yeah, I'm gonna report it if they're doxing.
She's not gonna do anything.
Oh. Okay, so I have a very reliable source. What, Lola? Intense bees. No, Lois. Yeah, right, Stinky Bert Peterson? What's that, Robin? Reddit doesn't dox, only Kiwi? Call me Chantal. Thank God you're back again. Yeah. If there's anyone who needs rights, it's me. Just to run my mouth, I guess.
I mean, that still can get you in trouble, so I wouldn't, you know, behave as if you have the freedom in the world, because you still don't. There still are rules in Canada, or the Western world, when it comes to how you speak and what you say. So you still can get into trouble, Chantal.
Good team. Obviously, the people who make fun of me, how I say that, are not French and should shut up.
You're not French either. What are you talking about?
They knew where she lived and were saying they damn it to others that curse the person out. Good team.
Is she French? I don't know.
Yeah, which is sad. I mean, my foot is up, healing. I think Putang is something else. Yeah, it is. There's a nice breeze today. Why do people say nasty things? Because they're a bunch of assholes.
And what are you? A bleached one?
Hey, Gorlick, how's the note-taking going for you, freak? Gorlick and the lawyer sound like the same person.
I don't think so.
And if you see here, she was eating at Billy K's, which she has pits in here, and then she shows us some wooden spoons, and then she goes on to show a dish rack. Like, who gives a shit? Other than you flaming orange-looking fupa.
What does that mean?
God, get a girlfriend for the love of... Seriously.
Excuse me, is she trying to call garlic bread gay now by saying flaming? I don't know, that's the way I took it. So is that what you're doing now? So not only did the anti-Semitism pop out in this video, but now the homophobia as well. Yeah, nice.
Are you gonna go after Gorlick? Imagine. What do you do for a living? You're on a date. Well,
What do you do?
I review this woman on YouTube obsessively every single day.
And what do you do on a date? Oh, don't like get mad at him because that's how he makes his money. More power to him, even though like we don't like each other. More power to him. What would you say on a date, Chantal? I wash my hose with an ass and eat frozen meals in an apartment by myself. That's what I do for a living. You should shut up, Chantal.
Channel, Are You Serious? Said you were doxed and was talking about it. What the F and why? She said you better not live alone because something bad could happen.
I mean,
she's
well,
mean. That's a and she's a Muslim.
what does that mean?
But no one bats an eye at
That's
that.
excuse me.
No.
Excuse me, ma'am. That's actually a true statement. A woman living by herself. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos out in the world. It's very dangerous to live by yourself as a woman, and especially if you're like in the wrong part of town, which I kind of think you are if you're in Cornwall. Yeah, so maybe you should buy a pew pew. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe not. But I'm just saying that's the truth.
She's not called a fake Muslim for being a total raging.
She's not a fake one.
No, not at all. How would you describe your job to people? At least I'm self-reliant, number one.
Are you really? No.
I entertain people on a social platform. I interact with my fans.
Yeah, okay.
I sometimes do vlogs, mukbangs, content that's my own. I don't leech off of somebody else. So, yeah.
Please, get out of here.
Social media, anti-influencer.
Anti-influencer, okay. Yeah, that one's right.
Hey, dollies. I want to snark. But Are You Serious Lady is very mean. She tries to sound sweet, but she's gleeful at your struggles. God knows her heart, man. Yep. So whatever. Chantrell. Yeah, right, meowsers. So, cat on the fence, hello. Yeah. I'm an entertainer.
Give me a break.
Thank you, Nanny Love.
Entertainer.
I don't know, Daisy May. A new rolly desk chair. I want to get a table and chair set. So, like, my kitchen is like my living room and dining room. So, I want to put like a little area carpet and then like a kitchen table set, like a dining set. And then I want to maybe get like a little chair or something.
A little.
Kuwait,
I think maybe you need like a triple X. Don't get a little chair.
No, they wrote Chatel. Angel fly kisses. You should make this your glow-up park.
I mean, she
Hey,
should.
James.
She would make a lot of money.
I'm not sugarcoating it. That brand of karma she's preaching will bite her. What a rotten cow. Telling someone to trip down a flight of stairs. Yeah.
Then roll down a flight of stairs, I guess.
Exactly.
Which I imagine that's how it would be. Like a giant bowling ball going down the stairs.
No, reason. I gotta get one. Are they expensive? Anyway, it's just a new life here. So. Hi, April. Vouchers. I've never had Dominican food. Is it like Jamaican food?
Are you kidding me?
Thanks, Angel Flag. I want to see Smokey too. I want to be finished everything so that I can just relax and ease. And I do want to go out, but my foot is...
It's always an excuse with
I
her.
can't squeeze them into a shoe properly.
It's called
And I can walk
diabetes.
for hours. So maybe by next week.
No, it'll be the sciatica next week.
Not bad, Razor. Can you imitate doo-doo now that you're making videos about someone can count as harassment? You can report it to the police and ask for a peace bond. Really?
No, that's not true.
Aha. Okay, in Canada, making videos about someone can count as harassment. And they have years, Camille.
Come on.
They have years of harassment. And they incite their audience by encouraging them to Do you know what I mean?
How are you
Do
gonna
things.
how are you gonna file a harassment claim on videos made in the United States by an American company that are legally allowed as far as like being reaction and all that sort of thing, commentary, whatever the case might be? How's that gonna work? It's not.
I didn't know that.
Please.
You gotta make sure you reread Canada's laws now that you're back. Keep your
Canada's
business out of
laws.
trouble for a minute.
Not the
Thanks
United
for the super
States.
chat. Snazzy YouTube play button. Just relax and bees. Smoky. No, not two cats. Thrifting, yeah. I have the play button. I'll show it to you after. Who is Joe?
Oh, I need to fast forward. I can't.
Hi, Tammy. Tiffany, can't be taken back for the charges. The criminal act needs to be illegal in Canada with Kuwait, and they're not. And they're not even true, you know? You don't think I'm going to argue to death? Sorry, but...
They are true. It's on video. If she's referring to
sorry
the
to swear to God for someone's name
fake
in the
charity.
name of death in the name of Islam. Yeah. Yeah. They can't extradite me at all.
I mean, yeah, they
I
can.
know,
There is
but-
a way that you can be extradited. That was already explained. Depending on what you've done, because the charges, I mean, like I said, what is that saying? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Is that the right? I don't know why that popped into my brain. It might be not the right. That might not be the right phrase. But yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what charges drop.
Don't stop the bees. I do have pictures of Julia. You want me to post them after? She will never be charged for picking up a sick kitten and taking it to the vet and then back to its mom. Some
That's
people
not
are
what the
so
charges
stupid.
would be for.
That's the thing. They're extremely stupid. And that's what my problem was with this lawyer guy. You're supposed to be a professional, well-educated, apparently, lawyer, unless they're giving those out in cereal boxes now. And you're listening to an audience of they literally share one amoeba brain cell. They always spew the same shit over and over. They have no knowledge of anything. So...
Excuse me, ma'am. That's not what the alleged crime was. It wasn't the fact of you taking the cat, from the mother, that whole thing, which you're not supposed to do there anyways. It was the fact that you solicited donations in the video. That was the fact, as well as posting your PayPal in the video to send the donations to. That's the thing. As well as you working on a visa with the PayPal for food donations, which they, I guess, considered some sort of prostitution maybe in Kuwait. There's a lot of things that you did that have nothing to do with you stealing the cat. What part don't you understand? You don't understand it. We understand it. You don't.
How are you appealing? Oh, the views. Do you see what some people will do for views? Like, literally,
I don't care.
Sell their entire soul. Like,
that's you.
Their dignity, anything. Just
I don't.
To try to get one up on someone, and it doesn't work.
Please. That's why sometimes, sometimes I'll take a break. Sometimes I don't even post because it's not even really about the views for me. It's about just being able to talk with like-minded people on here that share the same opinions about you and what you do. That's what it's about for me. And there's a lot of nice people that I've met so far.
Keep trying to catch you, yeah. And even if you do kill me, which is morbid,
oh my goodness,
I'm gonna haunt your ass. Oh yeah, you better believe it.
Well, good. I have Jesus on my side, so I'll be all right.
They do. They think it will put you away when... Why would Kuwait waste money on a lady saving a cat with the war? They wouldn't have let me leave. If it was something very bad and criminal, they would come arrest me.
Please.
Nina! Focus on the new life and new place.
She's
Also,
such a
I find it kind of
liar.
weird that people in chat keep bringing up drama. It feels like people are baiting you. Oh, totally, Nina. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna bees. I think there's just a lot, like, catching up to do, and he died to be my agent. Ghost makes what you every breathing everywhere you go. Yeah. Anyway, that's my 5 cents. So, yeah, I will do it after Stinky Person. Imagine Canada agreed to extradite for bringing a stray cat to the vet, or burying my hamster. Remember that weird, stupid, fat lady with the... Oh, sorry, no fat shaming because I'm fat. But the lady with the stupid thing between her eyes. Hey, Amber.
Is she talking about fat cow?
I
don't even think...
About Howie. My God.
First of all, my opinion, I don't think fat cow is fat. She's a larger set woman, but she... beasts like you need to take a seat. And like I said, get a few extra because you big as hell.
She's put him on camera.
I mean, some people find that offensive.
Mochi.
But that just shows that's another example of you using a living creature as a prop. Not everybody is comfortable with seeing, dead or abused animals. That's traumatic for some people. So why are you making fun of it? You know why? Because you are a soulless individual that cares nothing for life and you use it as a prop.
That you never had any malicious intent in your actions. In fact, you love Kuwait and deeply respected the laws.
Please, who's saying that?
Thank you, Mochi.
Oh my God.
I did swear
You
a lot.
sound
That's
insane.
against the law.
You did not respect that
I can
country
understand
whatsoever.
That. I take responsibility for that.
No, you
Like,
don't.
I'm not going to jail for saying fuck. Sorry. I'm out of there. Bye.
Why? But that's what I'm saying. Then you don't respect the laws. That statement right there proves you don't respect the country, the culture, or the laws at all. You're a privileged piece of crap.
I apologize for being disrespectful.
Please. With disrespect. I apologize with disrespect. Jeez.
Yeah, you can for cussing, yep. Yeah, Tangy, I agree. I need to go get water.
I don't understand. Like I said, she is spoiled by the freedom. I don't understand why she doesn't think that there are places in the Western world that have similar rules as far as like cussing and things like that, where you can be, be ticketed, arrested, and fined for using specific language that exists in the Western world. She's oblivious.
Anyways, let's stop harassing. Stop talking about these stupid people. I was dragging Canada, not the past little while. I said that I felt depressed coming back here for many reasons. And at first, when I was on like a fever, I was tired, of living like this way of life.
What way of life?
Before my life, you know how it was. And I did say some things about Canada, but I also did say I appreciate both countries. They're different, but I need to be here, obviously, because of freedom of speech.
You're just a user. That's what you are.
I love Canada, too. I'm not
Please.
gonna lie. It's not perfect, but...
No country's perfect. You're just a user of the system, that's all. I don't think she actually loves Canada. I think she loves what she can abuse, from the system. That's what she likes about Canada. As far as like Canada itself, she doesn't like it. She doesn't love the people. She doesn't love the culture. She doesn't love the beauty of Canada. She's just a succubus that uses.
Soliciting of donations in Kuwait is illegal. I didn't solicit.
Yes, you did.
Like, it wasn't for, like, what's illegal is the fraudulent part of it. Acting like a charity trying to get donations for something,
That's what you did.
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
This was going to be my personal cat. I wasn't trying to go help the cats in the park and ask for donations for them all.
You
I
did.
was going to keep that cat.
You literally did. You literally solicited. I don't even know what the time period was between that, but you literally had posts where you showed all the cat food you bought from the donations that you begged for from your beezers, so that you can go and feed the wild cats. Yes, you did. It's all documented. Are you mental? Unbelievable.
And donations are part of my job.
What? Since when?
Lionel Hutz doesn't have freedom of speech.
Donations are part of her job. Is she talking about like super chats and all that sort of thing? No, that's not the same thing, Chantal. I like the way she's spinning this, though. She's a dumbass.
In South Korea. Oh, Lionel Hutz is in. I heard that Lincoln lawyer, what's his name? Lawyer guy? He had to flee to Thailand for some reason. I'm not sure about that, though. I hope that Kuwait would make my problems go away.
Yes.
No, yeah, I realized, though, after, pretty soon that, number one, I went to Kuwait because my husband, okay?
Please.
Number one, I fell in love. That was it. Very fast, yes. And then it was a change. It was, away from the chaos of,
running away from your problems.
Dirty life, and I wanted to have a cleaner life. But that, exactly, I didn't fully change who I was, And, yeah, it's kind of a shame, but...
She literally just admitted she was running away from her problems. So not only did she run away from her problems at the beginning, running away from the Canadian problems, she created probably even a worse scenario in Kuwait and now is running away from those problems. I can't wait to what she creates next. 3 times the charm.
Yeah, someone offered at first, and then I said, okay. Personal questions repeatedly are rage baiting. I think so. Very happy that you're back. You're a very nice, beautiful, positive, fun lady to be around. Thank you, Sandy. Stacy, live Chinese buffet restaurant outing. I'd have to take a taxi. Actually, yeah, definitely. I don't have anything close by me. Yeah, I gotta get my health. Yes, that's why I think not having a car will be good. Because I'll literally be forced. And I did walk a lot with my sister before my foot. My foot, I can't weight bear on it too long. So I have to wait for it to heal. And it is healing better.
Who believes that? She was walking around with her sister. Get out of here. Prove it.
So the thing with the kitten, the kitten looks pretty sick to me. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're a vet.
So I thought it's going to be costly. What if it's really costly for the vet and stuff,
There's nothing wrong with that cat.
Now, I don't want to talk personal. Just, I'll be able to afford Smokey. Things have changed a bit with that. Are you going to the hospital to get the foot checked out? No. Because it is feeling better, so... I just want to be done my huge debt, which should be done end of October, and I'll be able to focus more on, I don't know. Can I turn the audio
I
up?
can't believe she's in so much debt and she literally has nothing to show for it. It's unbelievable. At 40 something years old, if she hasn't learned how financial responsibility yet, she's never going to learn it. And eventually, let's just say she outlives her mother, she's not going to have that safety net anymore for somebody to come and bail her out. So the next time something happens like this, and God forbid if her mother isn't there, she could end up homeless, literally.
Get some water. You like the hijab? Thank you. Really? A fellow, you don't type 2 diabetes, you don't need to be playing around with the diabetes pill.
Yep, truth.
Yeah. It's healthy from walking. We're gonna celebrate in October for sure. Can you move the fan back? I don't know which fan it is. It would be considered a gift. It is a gift, especially since I said you want your money back. Which companies offer to give their money back? Which scammers have given money back?
When they're forced to, they do.
And I was even nice to them, to pause. I messaged them and said, hey, like I didn't look into the charities, obviously, like before I went to the park. So after, when people were like, look at the pause, blah, blah, blah. So I checked that and I messaged them right away. I said, are you able to help? You know? You want some money?
I like how she flipped that and said people were telling her to look into pause. So once again, she flips it like the narcissist that she is and says that the other people made her go to pause and she didn't do it herself. But we all know that she was the one who literally outed herself to pause. It's amazing how she does that.
Oh, and the donations you receive should go directly towards vet care. It did. We took the cat to the vet that night.
Please, that wasn't a vet.
The PayPal, the super chats, they were gifted after.
First of all, that's a lie, and that's easily proven by the video because you said that Salah paid in cash. So whatever super chats that you e-begged for that night did not pay for that. Salah paid in cash. So you pocketed all those super chats or PayPal payments or whatever you collected that night in your pocket. So you're a liar.
I returned the cat. So cameos are back up. If you want a cameo, $30.
$30.
Best gift for anyone in your life. And there's also merch. So click the shopping bag and get yourself some cute bees and merch. If you're going to go to the beach this season, you can get a tote bag that says Proud Beezer.
Speaking of beach, I just ordered. They're having a good sale on Amazon on lounge chairs. I just bought a couple of those. Put outside in the yard. You have to buy those every year because you know when they sit outside in the sun, they kind of deteriorate over time.
I've explained it a million times about what they said. I did go to the vet corner.
That wasn't a vet.
Yeah.
It was a pharmacy.
We did spend it. We have the receipts.
Where? Prove it.
I mean, if we went to court, Salah would go to the vet, and people were like, it's a pharmacy. The vets work at the pharmacies. It's a mix. You don't know how it works in Kuwait, do you?
Sure.
There's animal hospitals, and there's a ton of these little animal districts, which have a lot of pharmacies with, like, vets and vet techs in them. Do some fusion.
She's such a liar.
Anyway, so if they want to take us to court over $70, go for it. But we're not going.
It's not about the $70, moron.
And anyway, stupid. So that's why I left. I thought it was stupid, and I'm like, I'm out.
She's full of shit.
You know?
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
She's full of shit. The lies, it doesn't make sense. Her explanation for all of this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense considering we have the video that disproves everything that she's just said. And not only that, the way she explains it is like so innocent, such an innocent thing. Then why did you flee the country? Why did Salah flee the country? It doesn't make sense. You know what you did. Stop like doubling down on the lie. You look like an idiot.
Can't wait to cook in your new kitchen. Without you putting a light on the cats, the mother was in pain with her teeth and looked terrible. Bruce was weak, so you actually did a good thing. You saved all three.
Come on.
Who would have known about these cats? Right? Not Oz.
How do you know?
So, and I'm not saying they don't help animals. I'm sure they do, which is nice, but they're so unprofessional. No, because I haven't blown my nose in like a day, and it's kind of leaky.
You know what? I don't believe they're being unprofessional, honestly, in my opinion, because you out there, Canadians squatting in their country, basically disrespecting not only the religion of that country, but the country itself, and then trying to scam as well. I'm glad they're going after you the way they are, and I'm glad that they're saying the things that they're saying about you the way that they are. They have every right to.
Yeah, Jesse, right? And you never know. Even though I know, like, my innocence and my intentions, it might not be enough to convince people. You never know. People have gone to jail for more ridiculous things in different countries, and I'm not sticking around to deal with that shit. Sorry.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, who's running now?
Like, Ability Tokyo, he also streamed an illegal game he downloaded.
You know, just the fact that she says that, and then she wants to claim that she is, you know, in sync with her religion and she's in sync with Allah and all of that. Somebody that is religious or whatever religion, and you believe in the higher power, you believe in God, wouldn't have that attitude. They would feel guilty. You know what I mean? They would have that their soul, a conscience, and not to do something guilty, and they would turn themselves in and, you know, admit to their crimes and all this sort of thing. Not Chantal. That's, like I said, that's like proof to me that she basically has no soul, no conscience, no nothing. It's all about her, what she wants, and how she's gonna get it.
That's banned in Kuwait. Really? Yeah, I cleaned up. Nobody cares about those cats. If they cared, they'd be out rescuing the stray cats.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, Crystal. Hello, Lisa. Literally got blown so out of proportion, yeah. Anyway. The strays you fed repeatedly were in the same area for literal years. Breeding, not being rescued, cause didn't ever help them. There was zero proof against their charity. Yeah, I mean, they do have a lot of animals to rescue, and they probably rescue the ones that are the most, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So why are you talking shit?
People think you just left Salah high and dry to deal with the consequences.
She did.
No, we had a plan where we would both be safe.
From what, though?
So,
Thought you're innocent, right?
I would never leave him like that. Like, honestly, if he, like...
She boned out of there.
Needed me, I would go right now.
Honestly, I mean, if this was a real marriage and that was, you know, her soulmate, the love of her life and all of that, she would be right there with her husband in whatever country he fled to. Or maybe, like I said, the only reason why she's not there is because he's probably with his family and she's not allowed around the family. That's why.
No,
Please.
okay.
And he can't come into Kuwait because his
Yeah.
Syrian passport's not good in Canada.
I look miserable where I'm sitting. I need to get a chair, but I need to like do things slowly.
Let me fast forward a little bit. This thing's been going too
I'm
long
gonna take a
already.
lunch break with you guys, but now I gotta grind.
Grind. On a skateboard, you gonna grind? She should get a skateboard.
Run away from a single problem.
You do it all the time.
My debts are being paid, but I'm focusing on certain ones.
Debts.
Like, I take my debts, I have them all written down in a debt book.
A debt
and
book?
I give certain amounts to each one. Not that I have like a ton, but the two, you know, obviously I have my tax.
Excuse me, the fact that you have a list in a debt book, yeah, you have a lot of debts. Damn. And nothing to show for it. Like, nothing. Like, what did you go into debt for? Like, nothing. No property, no car, no Gucci, nothing.
I pay that per month. Then I have my bankruptcy finished soon. So, where did I run away from my debts? Actually moving to Kuwait and having Salah pay the rent and bills.
Sure.
Let me focus on my debts. Hi, Saints. Now that I'm here, because Salah will have to support his life, he's not sending me, well,
Uh-oh.
he'll probably send me a bit, but
Please, come on.
not like before, you know, like it's hard to. And on top of that,
She's lying. Make it up.
he's got to pay for his own life and juice. So I have to fend for myself and pay my debts.
She has to fend for herself and pay her debts, and he's out there fending for himself. Now, does that sound like a marriage to you? It doesn't to me. I mean, I don't know. I've been married, you know, for over 30 years. And, you know, like I said, a lot of people make fun of me, but I see like our marriage as a business because you mingle money, assets, that sort of thing. So we kind of like help each other that way. There's none of that going on with Chantal. That's more proof that there is not a marriage.
So once one of those debts is paid, like I said, October, inshallah, I'll have so much more freedom. It'll be so nice. Oh, I feel good.
What if she's sending him money?
You know, I don't think I've ever like fully paid off like the Kia and the bankruptcy will be so like. Oh,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a. I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say something bad. Caught myself. You mean to tell me that Kia, that what was it, like a 2015, 2016 Kia that she doesn't even have anymore, that she sold, she is still paying on that motherfucking car in 2025. Are you kidding me? What in the name of all that's holy? She is a moron. She cannot be in control of money at all. She doesn't know how to handle money. Unbelievable. Wow.
Time for life.
I'm like shocked at that.
Yeah, so that's why I have to be careful. So
what
that's
a
why I'm
dumbass.
considering things like, you know, I think AC I'm going to have to get one. But a car, I think I can go without.
Man, I'm like shocked right now. Like, that was if Chantal was my daughter, I'd be like, hell no, I'm not helping you. She needs like a parent to be like, nope, not giving you money and not co-signing for shit. You go find a place to live on your own. Like, that's what she needs. As long as her mother, Shmi, keeps enabling this behavior, she's never going to know how to survive on her own. Never. She might think that she's surviving on her own as far as like this little YouTube career she has going or whatever. Eventually that's going to end. And when it does end, she is not going to know how to survive. Unbelievable.
Wow. I'm going to read this again.
Not so
For
smart.
All people, listen well. Michelle Noyes. People are normalizing knowing every personal detail about someone down to their location and finances, and it's not normal at all.
You share it. Excuse me. You just, okay, but you share the information. Nobody would give a crap about anything if you didn't share it. If you don't want people talking about your finances, where you're living, the food you eat, or who you're boning at the moment, then don't talk about it.
I got 6 payments left on my card and I'm so excited. Yeah. That's awesome, Bear. You'll feel so good after. Because whenever Milan and I got the Kia.
Oh, so he
like
co-signed.
my car, but...
Oh, wait, excuse me. Wait a minute. Was it Shmi that co-signed for the car or Milan? Bibi. So that car, she didn't even get on her own as well. So this financial stupidity has been going back for years. Not just now, but for years.
I was living with him, remember? And a 6-year payment. I was like, that sounds so far away.
6 years on a used Kia.
I'm like, what? But the car lasted.
Can you imagine? I can't even imagine the percentage rate on whatever crappy loan she got, because she obviously had to have a cosigner, to pay for a used Kia for 6 years. Wow. What is she paying? Like 8.3%? I can't even imagine.
Hysteria.
And she's still paying on it.
Normal. How is it not normal? Like, what? Because I'm weird and I fart on camera, I deserve to be doxxed? Are you fucking cracked in the head? Like, doesn't matter if I'm not normal. I leave people alone. I don't come for people offline.
That's a lie. Come on.
Start going on forums and looking for people's addresses or where they fucking ate it.
Excuse me. That's a lie. Exhibit A, Missy Moo. So shut up. Yes, you do.
Or looking after their families and... No, it wasn't repossessed. It was paid off.
You just said it wasn't paid off.
Yeah, thank you, Laura.
You just said it wasn't paid off. Didn't you say that you were still paying for the Kia? I know I heard that correctly. And you sold it to somebody or gave it to your Uncle Phil, and you're still paying on the car. Or I wonder, no, because you know what, I kind of think like her bankruptcy was one of those consolidation things where she agreed to pay whatever set amount for whatever she owed. She kind of like bargained the price. Yeah. Oh my
People
goodness.
just think they know everything. Well, how is she affording this? You don't know anything. You don't
Mommy.
know how much money we had. You don't know how much money we have. You don't know my
You don't
situation.
have any.
You think you do, but you don't know shit.
You look at, excuse me, if you're drinking out of Tupperware and you're shopping at the dollar store, you're broke. We know how much money you have. You have nothing. So stop it. And there's bars on your windows, so stop. It's okay.
Corvus, Toyotas last.
They do. Those are actually good cars.
What does that even mean? Whenever they try to justify things, they sound insane, Zach.
You do.
As you can see. Because, no. I agree. I mean, oops. Anyway. Come on, Breeze, come in here. Oh.
Man, it's not even hot in Canada
What
yet.
does it matter at the end of the day? She's waiting for her paycheck. So are you.
I'm not actually.
So are you.
No.
How many of you buy things on your payday?
I mean,
idiots. Oh, it must be payday.
I do.
Literally, most of the
No, we have money in the bank, and yeah, I buy stuff on payday. So what? But I could buy things every day if I wanted to, but I don't. I'm not stupid like you.
things I buy are not on payday. Go back and look at the dates.
Please. What, food?
Just be mad on coffee.
You buy it on credit. Excuse me, you don't buy stuff because you have money. You actually filed bankruptcy because you charged all of your takeout meals. Weren't you like over $20,000 in debt on a credit card from buying food? I believe that is part of your bankruptcy. Yes. Stupid.
No one knows anyone they watch. Yeah, I don't care. I know. They don't need money, but they have to stalk my every move just to get views. Look at Bucktooth Milky bitch over there.
Oh my goodness, jealous.
She tried doing a video on anything else, 300 views.
I watch her videos when
That's
she goes shop.
embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing. Who cares if it gets 300 views? I like her videos. And when she goes shopping and things like that, those are fun. I like her personality. I think she's really bubbly and cute. You're just jealous because she has one ass and you have like 35. You're jealous.
It's about me, 6,000 views.
You know why?
Channel personality, clearly.
It's not. You know what it is? She thinks it's about her personality on the channels. That's not what it is. People watch reaction channels because it's a place to share, like-minded opinions about one subject. Not only that, depending on what channel you tune into, some people may like certain personalities. Some people may find certain reaction channels funny. Some people may find certain reaction channels, informative. Everybody has their own niche. If you look at all the reaction channels, they're not all the same. Everybody has their own little niche, in the community. So it's not all about you, Chantal. Just stop it. You're not that fabulous. So stop.
Your shitty videos.
Stop.
Sapphire.
You're the only one that says that stuff. It's funny. You know what's funny about that? None of the reaction channels either come on here and brag about how great they are. Well, wait a minute. Excuse me. I take that back. There is one gentleman's channel that likes to brag about views and, failed reaction channels and all that sort of thing. I mean, who cares? But, yeah, nobody cares. Stop it. That's the only channel that does that. But nobody cares.
Sapphire? I don't know, Hysteria.
But nobody, you know what? Like I said, none of the reaction channels come on here and brag except for that one. But everybody comes on here and has fun, and nobody tries to say they're bigger or better than any other channel. None of us, except for that one, like I said. But it's whatever. You do you. It's just for fun.
I just feel bad for the Ontario vets and shelters that have their email boxes full of freaks now. It's okay for you to do that. I'm not even adopting from a shelter. So, sit and spin. You're literally harassing businesses for no reason. They're going to look at me how I took care of Julia, and they're going to tell you to go fly a duck.
You know, that's fine. You know, whether you're getting the cat from a private person or whether you're getting the cat from a shelter, that's fine. If they're going to harass, they're going to harass. I can't wait till these people start harassing the veterinarians in your area and they're put on notice about your past history about abusing cats and all of that sort of thing. That's going to be fun. Good luck finding a vet.
Courtney, here's money towards next meal of those weird beards. We'll try to armchair detective your location. Thank you, Courtney. Yeah. Oh, this is how dumb they are. Okay. Inez, be in my shoes for a week and then tell me why it bothers you. In your PayPal. Oh yeah. Somebody sent me something generous on PayPal. Thank you, by the way. I sent thank you back. If you send me something on PayPal, I always reply.
Let me guess, was it S-Jam?
Sharebook? No, I need to live, like, here. But anyway, what was I talking about?
Nothing.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Imagine. Why is that lawyer guy trying to dox my location?
Oh my goodness.
What is with these people? Like, you should date Lisa Manning, by the way. Alright, so get this.
The lawyer wasn't doxing you.
Billy K's, right? It said Billy K's on my puts in. Stacey, no, I haven't. Thanks for the super chat. How? Like, you take the restaurant, you zoom in on the map, they pull up a fucking map. Well, she probably lives somewhere in the vicinity around here. Do you not realize that you can order food for delivery? Cornwall is not a large place. I could walk to one end to the other in a couple hours. They deliver everywhere. Like...
First of all, what do you have the blockade on, like, the maps and shit? Shut up. He wasn't doxing you or anything. He was just pointing out the fact that the writing and all that, like, on the takeout was in English and this is where this restaurant was and all of that. He wasn't, like, pinpointing your location. He wasn't, like, you know, on Street View looking at the apartments to match the curtains or anything like that. Stop it, Chantal. Nobody cares. Or maybe some do. I don't.
A double thumbs up? Who does that? No. And then he's like, I don't do ad hominems. You literally made fun of me first.
No, he didn't.
Wait.
Oh my God. Are you offended?
That would need to legally file a report against you. Would be a whole deal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'm an anti-influencer, I think.
You know, technically, now that I'm thinking about it, that lawyer, like I said, she doesn't want to mess with the lawyer. I don't know what kind of lawyer this guy is. But earlier in the video, she was commenting and kind of, she said she used the term Nazi when describing the lawyer. If he really wanted to, he could slap her with the lawsuit because she's trying to insinuate something with him in relation to Nazis. Yeah, I think that's something you might not want to do, Chantal, when it comes to the lawyer. Especially since he has a since he has a public profile and a profession, and putting his name in the same comparison with the term Nazi can be damaging to his profession. So I'd be careful if I were you.
What? What's hot about him? His Hitler hairdo?
There it is. I remember I heard that. Had it playing in the kitchen.
I really don't get it.
There you go. That's a
Oh
lawsuit.
no, but when it comes to themselves, if Ron gives membership super chats here, he's weird, creepy, etc. But when he gives it to a cunty right now, he's a great guy. Ugh, why would you want to support them? Anti-hero bees. You want to go for a walk? I have to wait for my foot to heal, Dottie. And then yes, I will be. He's not attractive in my opinion.
I think he's good looking. What's wrong with him?
I'm sure he thinks that about me, but I don't really give a shit. I'm married to the hottest man.
Please. Get out of here.
Make fun of him all you want, but we know it's true.
No, it's not. Nobody wants that fool with titties bigger than mine.
Every time I look at you, I can't believe my eyes. If you want your own personal song, I can do one in Cameo.
You can't believe your eyes because you have diabetes eyes. You can't see properly. That's why.
Very disappointing. I sprained my foot, Laura. I fell down the stairs and almost died.
Now she almost died.
No, I'm not gonna go to the doctor. Your poetic justice. Free scooters. Oh.
Oh, I have to fast forward.
I don't know. You went medically bankrupt? That's not a shameful one at all. There's credit rebuilding cards, yes.
No, don't do that.
There's people who will give you credit. I was going to be able to get a car, but I'm not paying those payments.
Please.
Fuck that. I don't want a car payment. No.
She can't get a car. Come on.
Love that for you. Thank you. They're more messed up in a lot of ways.
She's going to get into bankruptcy again, I guarantee it.
But they're not really an internet personality on their own. They're like somebody who, where all of the hateful people who hate me can go and talk freely and,
Yeah,
you know.
so?
Find a cheap car on Marketplace? I don't know. I don't trust buying private. Do you think so?
These idiots on this channel, look at the smartest thing this moron can do as far as like trying to get her finances in order is to pay off whatever debts she has right now, get all of that paid off, and then strictly live on a cash basis. Do not get any credit cards for a while. Then get one credit card. If she can get one with a low percentage rate, because you need a credit card, you know, to like rent hotels, like if she takes a trip or something like that, you need at least one, and that's it. That's what she needs to do. She doesn't need to go out and get a car. She doesn't need to create another bill. So stop giving her bad advice.
She comes off as a fraud, yeah. I don't know. They're drinking the haterade, I guess. Financing a car, yeah, you lose a lot of money, and I was like,
It depends on what kind of car you get and the percentage rate.
Who's Frosty? What's Dank?
And what kind of credit you have, which you probably have none. I wonder what her credit score is. What do you think her credit score is? Since she's in bankruptcy, what is it, like 100? I don't even know.
I don't practice dark magic as
You
a
do.
Muslim.
You
Forced
do.
to ask this way. Do you
There
have a
is
PO
dark
box where I send
magic.
something from UK? Meow, meow.
There is a sect of Islam that does deal with the dark side. So it's possible, Chantal. But then again, you've never opened the Quran, so you don't know anything.
Tracy, are you able to pin things? Thank you, meow, meow. Maybe
my
I'll pin
goodness.
it after next.
Fast forward a
I should go
little.
get some water.
We're at the food portion of the video.
Getting my life back on track, and then I'll be able to do more. Once my foot heals, I'd like to go out more.
Oh my goodness.
Do cooking. I gotta get, you know. Yeah. I saw comments from people like saying that they would like, they wished that I would get back with, there would be a Natured Arc Part 2.
No, I hope not. I don't
For
know
people to
that.
wish that on someone is,
I mean, there's some people that probably wish that because, yeah, it was entertaining. I didn't really find it entertaining. I kind of found it traumatic to watch in a way, like if you've experienced certain things or whatever. No, I don't want her to get back with him, but I know deep down inside she actually does want to get back with him, because this whole entire thing, this whole Kuwait thing, was dealing with the Egyptian and what she was running away from and what she was trying to hide from. Not only her finances, but him as well. If he decided to pop up on her security gate door, she would let him in 100%. Come on.
Insane. Thank you, Donna. Yeah. Charlie has ponytail.
And honestly, that would be a troll if he would do that.
Hey, Steady. It's been okay.
Hey, I'm not going to say your name, Egyptian fella, because I honestly do not like you. But if you want to, like, do a good troll, show up on her doorstep. That'll make you some money. Both of you. She'll let you in.
Self-medicate.
Please. What was last night?
Because honestly, when I do too much and I get depressed. It has like adverse effects.
Depressed? You didn't look depressed. You looked zonked.
And they were hoping I'd pop off. Oh, so people like when
That
I
wasn't
off.
What was last night and the night before. I'm sure we're going to see it again tonight. That's not self-medicating. That's not microdosing. That's none of that. That's strictly taking a lot of crap to get the high feeling because you want to feel nothing. That's what that is. So she's an addict, self-medicating to not feel anything because she doesn't want to deal with her problems. That's what that was.
Yeah, that would never happen.
She needs rehab.
I obviously love my husband very much.
You obviously don't, because if you did, you'd be with him.
I might be high, says go get high. All is good within moderation.
Honestly, you know what? Honestly, if she loved her husband, she'd be with him. She has no responsibilities in Canada whatsoever. It's not like she was really close to her family. It's not like she has children, in Canada or any type of ties to Canada. So there would be no reason for her to leave her husband's side. So she truly doesn't love him. It's all fake.
With like the pain, I forget about kind of the foot pain a bit. It's just a numbing overall.
Oh my goodness. That's called diabetes.
Honestly, you guys, I don't blame you, Buttercup. Don't worry. Never happened. I'm just saying.
Ugh.
Yeah, you take a virtual class.
Okay, I'm going to end it because it's like, how long? I've been like over an hour talking about this crap. Yeah, she's full of crap. She's a liar. She's trying to rewrite history yet again, and I can't believe she's still paying on a 2016 Kia that she doesn't have anymore. Unbelievable. Anyways, that's it for me right now. I don't know if she's gonna go live later. If she does, I will take a look at that. But other than that, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.